Alright, this is Greg Teich from 30 Cities, 30 Days here with Andy. And Andy's going to tell me about a nonprofit he's actually the executive director for called Mensk.
Well, I'll do the whole history rundown again. Mensk is 9 years old at this point. It started by a fellow named Eli Kayer, who's still on our board, and started doing an Earth Day event. He said, we need to focus on the environment and people who are doing environmentally conscious things with crafts, with resources, with art, with everything. And so he started getting all these people together and putting on these big fairs with music and artists and all these people just hanging out under the umbrella, the theme of environmentalism. And so that was kind of the flagship event. And it got kind of big, and so we figured we need to turn this into a nonprofit thing and start being kind of an umbrella organization and a network for other people who are doing all these things, because the real strength about Portland, I've been in Portland for just over a year, and immediately what grabbed me about it was that there's all these people incredibly involved in all these different things, and they're all independent, but it's such a small town that we're all together on things. So anything you can do that can just enable those things to flourish individually, but still kind of coagulate in these little pools and spring up as these projects. Maybe they last a month, maybe they last a couple years, maybe they go on and on and on. But anything you can do to kind of nurture that. And so it's a constant feature of Portland. Anytime you can kind of
I'll just cut that part out.
Yeah.
So what does Mensk in particular do here in Portland?
In particular, they've been doing public events for a long time. With the Earth Day, we do rooftop films at the last Sunday of every month in the summer season, where we just get a bunch of people, projector and a screen up on top of one of the parking garages here in town, and hang out under a nice summer night and watch films. And we do First Friday art truck shows, rent U-Hauls, film with art and performances, and drive them around town. But recently, more recent chapter in our history is reaching out to enable other projects more directly through fiscal sponsorship, through packages of kind of directing people and plugging people into the resources that exist in this community. Because as small as it is, there's this really tangible 1 degree of separation between everyone in town, and so it may just be as easy as you need to talk to this guy to get this off. And so we consult with people on projects. We just talked to this lady who wants to put a show together with musicians and artists improvising to the music, painting pictures. And she said, how do I do this? And so we meet with them, tell them who to talk to, say we can give you this type of support, we can help you promote it, we can help you, we can break the ice, getting you in touch with these galleries and stuff. And then we also do fiscal sponsorship. We sponsored...
Now, money that's donated to your organization would most likely go to...
we have incredibly low operating costs at the moment.
Okay.
So it mostly goes to rooftop films when we don't have them sponsored. We get them sponsored fairly often. It goes to truck shows when we don't have them sponsored. It goes to basically kind of bookkeeping and stuff.
Okay.
With the fiscal sponsorship, we take incredibly low percentage. Most organizations do 10-15%.
Yeah.
We take 5%.
Okay.
Because it's not about us. It's about just getting people past that first step.
So most of the money donated, would it be fair to say, I should say, most of the money donated is either going to go to running the event or to fiscal sponsorship of artists?
Yeah, it's going to go to putting on an event, running the actual organization, or going back to the artists in terms of setting up bigger events. Like everyone on the board of Mensk has their own ideas that we throw around, and so it's opportunities to get more events.
And if you had to characterize, well, I mean, just who do you serve? Is it Greater Portland area? Is it all of Maine? Is it the United States?
It's Maine based,
okay.
And largely Portland, but we've got relationships with mind is spacing.
Augusta.
Augusta, they have some stuff from a while ago, and anyway, it's
mostly Portland, but also the rest of Maine. All right, perfect. Well, thank you very much, Andy. I appreciate it. I hope we can get you some money. This is Greg Teisch from 30cities30days.com, and let's help Andy and the Portland art scene out.